Guys, this is my raspberry chicken wings with vegetable, some plantain, and that's for dinner. Who wants some? If you want to see the full recipe, go and subscribe to Lady Lee Kitchen and Decor, and you will see the full recipe how I made this dish. Yes, peeps, welcome back to Lady Lee Kitchen and Decor. I'm Farmer Lee also. So guys, welcome. Guys, if you're a first time subscriber, or if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. And don't remember to put my garbage into while you're cooking. So, I want to do why me there, you know. So, I decide to, oh no, so I get fat. Get fat, man. Anyway, guys, if you're a first time subscriber, welcome. And if you watch the video and you're not subscribed yet, I have a question for you. What you wait for? I want to that light, man. Go like saying in bad, you know. Ain't always knock out. I mean knock you out, you know. So I'm turn on somewhere. Yes, guys, so here everything I go set up right here now. I do my little farming this morning and thing. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna cook up some food. I'm gonna do some chicken wing. And guess what I'm gonna do with the chicken wing? Hey people. Only don't laugh. But I'm gonna do some chicken wing in my way. Although my way always not the best way. So right now I have some chicken wings in here, and I am going to clean them up and wash them. I'm going to rinse them off first before I'm going to use some vinegar. And some lime. Yeah, guys, so I'm gonna do some raspberry chicken wing. Come on out here. I make them a knife and also. It's been a minute when I come in the kitchen, but y'all know that I was away and I'm back. So just come up with that idea. Rosemary. That's a rosemary. Some cranberry chicken. Here I have my cranberry. This is a frozen one because I buy the chicken wing from when to do it, and I didn't do it, and then I left and I came back and the rest was spoiled. So I got some of this, so I'm gonna substitute that for it. And it's fresh raspberry, it's just that it's frozen. All right, so first I'm gonna go ahead clean up my chicken. I have to clean it up going enough. I see the long old feather. them funny like them don't fly. Yes guys, I had a wonderful getaway. It was very nice. The wedding was beautiful. Big up to, oh my gosh, big up to Carrie Ann for a wonderful job, guys. If you want your event done, you can contact me. Carrie Ann do an excellent job. So if you want your event to do, just let me know. And also catering, I do cater. No graduation is coming up, and you guys gonna have your kids' graduation and all of that. So just hook me up at 754 213 6190. Look, yeah, it better so. It's like the light out. I say one piece of rain in the 3 o'clock this morning. I see, you know, people. May I tell you? I think so. You have options with the chicken wings. You can either leave the tips on, or you can take it off, or you can just buy the chicken just like that. But I rather to have my chicken tips on. I like the chicken tips. Oh, I'm gonna cut off some of them. So guys, stay tuned while I go clean up the chicken. Okay guys, now me clean up the chicken them nice. Wait. Yep. Now me clean them up nice. Yeah. How pretty they be? Very pretty. So I'm gonna throw this water off. This is the lemon and the vinegar, and I'm gonna give it, wash it like about 3 times. Yeah, get rid of them little fatty part, yeah. One more wash, so the vinegar not cook. One more wash, guys. Oh God, the white linen smells good. See how pretty this chicken is. So I am draining it off. I think I'm gonna put up this a little bit closer. Drain off all the water off it. Okay. See, pretty and nice, yeah. Let me dry up closer so I can't see it. So. Okay, so I'm gonna after this, I open and clean it and keep, you know, and then put it over that side. Alright guys, so here we're going to do, you know, all-purpose chicken season. Oh, that can turn. So I'm going to put this right here because I'm going to season with some paprika. And then I'm going to use some all-purpose seasoning, not too much, because when I'm making the sauce, we don't want no salt food to eat. So I'm going to put some chicken season, and then I'm going to put some all-purpose seasoning there. So I'll put it right over there, so. Let us season it. And we're going to sit for about half an hour. Watch this. I'm going to use a Red Stripe beer to marinate the chicken. So I'm going to soak it in. You can use Red Stripe, Heineken, Corona. I mean, I use no Corona beer. Because my next thing I use some Corona, so I'm going to use my Jamaican Heineken. And I'm going to pour it in here. Yeah, chop that. I'm gonna be drunk. I'm gonna drink the rum. So I'm gonna let this sit for half an hour. See, you see it? Let's sit for half an hour. So stay tuned, guys, and watch where I'm going. So guys, while that is marinating, I am gonna clean down my stuff. That's a little bit of meat here. Take up the thing with the bleach a while ago. So me and I'm gonna think Jay, and do chicken wing. Like it's out 50 done, so I try. I'm gonna spray this down. And wash this down, guys. So stay tuned and watch my one. I'll be right back. Alright guys, now I'm gonna start my sauce. Start my raspberry sauce. So here I have ketchup, I have mustard, honey mustard, I have some crushed garlic, minced garlic, and here I have some rosemary oil that I will be using, and some garlic soy sauce. Be careful with the soy sauce because you don't want it to be salty. Let me see what else we have in this. I'm not gonna use this today. I'm gonna use some of my natural my dry season. I would go outside and pick something there, but so I'm gonna use my my roasted garlic and pepper, and I'm gonna use a basil, tomato, and whatever it's in there. So here is my pot. So I'm gonna turn my pot on, and then you have two choices. You can either add honey or you can add brown sugar. Remember raspberry have a sour taste, so you can use the honey or the brown sugar, whichever choice is yours. And if you don't want to use any of them, you can use sugar-free. So here in my pot, I'm going to use my rosemary oil I done. So I'm going to use some of my rosemary oil in there. It's finishing. It'll finish. But I just want enough to grease the pot. Just enough. Finish, I'm gonna run the dishwasher. So you just need enough to grease around the pot. And while this is the pot that I am going to do the chicken wings in, but this is the pot that I'm gonna make the sauce. So I am gonna add my raspberry for my sauce. And I'm gonna let it boil. I'm gonna add like half cup of water. There you go. And in here is all my homemade blending seasoning, all my natural season blended already in here. So that's what I'm gonna use. In it. So I'm gonna use a teaspoonful of it in there. And I'm gonna put this back in the fridge. But before I do, let me season up this. And I'm gonna just let everything boil to a sauce. So on this up no put no ears and listen, you know. Alright. If you not listen, I'm not gonna learn. Alright. Guys, feel free to the reason why I am using minced garlic, I don't want to use the other garlic because I don't want the garlic to be burnt. So I'm gonna use like a teaspoonful of garlic in it, and I am not gonna use any seasoning in it. I'm gonna let this cook down to a boil. And let the raspberry get soft. So, and then I will come back and show you. I'm not gonna put the, oh yes, I'm gonna add the sugar in it. I'm gonna use the brown sugar. Show me one I cook for. So, with 2 tablespoons for. And me just dash on. So I'm gonna let this simmer down to a very low heat. And while it's simmering down, I am going to show you the rest of what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna serve this with maybe some steamed vegetable. I'm not 100% sure yet if that is what I'm gonna do. So, but stay tuned. And if you like spicy, you can add some red pepper flakes in it also. I'm gonna add my oh no, drop off, I'll go. Like, yeah, 2 tablespoonfuls of the soy sauce. You can use whatever soy sauce you use. I'm using the garlic soy sauce. I like this, the flavor that it gives my meat, the garlic soy sauce. So I always use it. But it's up to you what you want. And then I'm gonna make it come to a boil where everything boils out. And then I'm gonna add the rest of the stuff to it. So in the meantime, I am going to sort my chicken out. Put it on a low heat, and this is my chicken in my Heineken beer soaking. I'm gonna put this over there. So I am a type of person, I am well organized when you come on to this stuff. I don't like them all over the place. I have one sink that I use for for my dirty stuff, and one that I use to wash anything I need to be washed. And when it comes so you see how nice that is? Nice and juicy. So this is what I'm going to do. I love that scent, but that scent kills me. And living, I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to take my chicken out. Okay, on the bother with me, not tongue or whatever I want to name, you know. Drain them. Put them in there. Drain them. Put them in there. I'm in and show my chicken tip them. It's up to you if you want to show yours. Me love my chicken wing tips them. So me just separate them. Me love them. So if you want to take a feel and throw it away, oh, I'm telling you, this beer and this chicken smells so good. So good. So that's it now, man. I'm a handicap, alright, a handicap. Somebody just some handicap somewhere. Okay, so and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with my chicken my chicken my chicken wing tips. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with it. Stay tuned and watch. What a one, what a one, what a one. They're the one that I'm gonna do last. Anybody can tell me what I'm gonna do with this? Anybody guess? I'm telling you. Alright, I'm not forget again because I'm gonna say that already. So I'm not gonna guess. So let's stay right over there. And in this spot. Oh my god, you should see this sauce. This sauce. Come up guys, come up and see the sauce. Look at this sauce. The sauce is saying yes, yes, lady. So I am gonna pour my beer in my sauce and let it cook. See how that works? Oh, you never know something I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna add my mustard, a tablespoonful. Mustard. And then I'm gonna add my ketchup. About 3 tablespoonfuls of ketchup. Depends on how much I like ketchup. And I'm gonna stir this baby. I'm gonna stir this baby and what the clothes you ever there at Jamaica yet and wash, and when you wash and you wash all your white them, you know, and put them on the line, and then the rain come from nowhere and tear you down. You know, say make you one ball. I say I got one time, the whole time it happened to me. And I say, as me wash your clothes them and put them on the line, so the line just tear down and just, anyway guys, let's get back to cooking. And this is all happened in Lady Lee kitchen. I think what I'm going to do, I am going to change stove because I want to be able to handle and don't get myself burned. So I am going to change stove and put the pot over here in this. I'm going to put up a little bit closer and I'm going to show you what me I go do. I don't know. So this is the pot. Oh Lord, I hate when I'm cooking in my kitchen. My stove is dirty. I do not like it. So guys, all I did was just grease the pot. Pot was already greased, so I just greased it. And if you have a grill, you can use it, put the chicken on the grill. I do have a grill, whole grill. Oh, I may have George Foreman grill too, you know. Oh, sure. That's right. See? Then put them over there, so no one ever put it in. Waiting for this to all nice. I think what am I going? See how that helps me. Me do the raspberry. Smell the raspberry them now. Me put them. I forget, so when I go and put them in the freezer, I wash them and put them in the freezer. So guess what? Me I go use it. Me, I'm gonna use it. Oh, I should I leave a couple of them for yep. I forget somebody put them up for me and tell us some let's go and dash away. That's when old age kick in. Not pretty at all. You know, pretty. So I am going to start my chicken by put them in peas. It's a paper towel. Just want them to cook this color. And the reason why I'm not using any oil because I'm not frying it. I'm just, you know, I'm just using it to cook the color. Going to give it a bit. Let me get the white color. Let's put in the color and get the raw water out of it. That's all I'm doing right now. Next time I'm cooking, I'm gonna go do something on the grill. Oh, was it a chicken drop right on the pepper? Yeah. So let me check my sauce and see how well it's coming along. It's coming along well. You see, guys, you see how nicely it's coming along? Very nice. Very nice. It better taste good. How you're going to say take your hand and turn fashion? Exactly that level. Just let me forget some of the wash the raspberry them and put them back and put them in the freezer. Completely forget, you know. I tell you, man. And me that's the day spoil. And I go in the fridge and look for them and they spoil. And I can't find them. So I say, hey, Gerald, I must have dashed them away. Not no. They're not there. guys, what I got off my treat this morning. Look, eat your heart out. You can use up until it once in a while. If you notice, I don't have any oil in there. It's just to keep the pan, the pot greasy. And that's why I like these pots, because they're different. Not easy to burn up nothing. And you don't need no oil in them. All you need is just to grease it so it doesn't stick. And touching the color of these sets. And then I'll put some there. Check on my sauce again. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Oh baby. You see that sauce? That sauce is well on. Picking up. Like a whole football team in there. Okay. Pick one tomato. All the time it ready. Tomato. Put in one cup. This one is good. Take out some of the wings. All of them the side and never eat it. But we're gonna have this stuff. I know that I'm gonna do some vegetable. I made some eggs, but some strawberry we're going to do some strawberry salad. When you're done, you're done that I'll go glassing. Look at that sauce. Can you smell it? smelly. Look how smelly. Oh, darling. The sauce smells. Look at the sauce. Sauce smells. The sauce smells. Ooh. Let me taste this sauce, this baby. You see the tip of the wings now? I am going to put them in here so it thickens the gravy. They didn't know that. They didn't know no. If you never know that, then you never know. Yeah. You see, I don't put no oil in there. You see, the natural oil from the chicken. Guys, stay tuned on what you are going. Okay, guys, and now that my sauce is all ready and look delicious, I have my oven on to a 350. So what I'm gonna do, I am gonna place all my chicken in here so it can get the sauce all over, and then I'm gonna place it in the oven for another 20 minutes and it will be done. In the meantime, I'm gonna figure out what I am gonna use. I hear my oven just go off, that means it's ready. So in the meantime, I'm gonna let it simmer down in here first, and in the meantime I'm gonna think about what I am gonna use on this. Maybe some zucchini, maybe some mixed veg, I don't know, we'll see. I don't want Jane and him come out here and ask if me not done yet. Not me I cook for him. So all of this is gonna cook down in this for 10 minutes, and then it goes in the oven for another 15 to 20 minutes. Because you know when your bone just fall off in your mouth. And this is called raspberry chicken wings. So it's all gonna place back into this and go in the oven. All that juice may not make you waste. So where is up? Hold on. Let me put this up and it's up now. So it's almost done. and I put my chicken wing tips in there just to make it a little bit thicker. As we say, I'm gonna let it simmer down for another 10 minutes, and then I should even turn on it over here. Simmer down. And then I'm gonna look in my fridge what I have for vegetable. Should I use some this vegetable? Alright guys, so stay tuned for the next. Guys, I'm gonna get ready to put it in the oven now, and I think I'm just gonna put it in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. So stay tuned and watch where it runs. So guys, I decided that I'm gonna do some mixed veg, some vegetable. So I have in here, I have broccoli, cauliflower, and some carrots. So I'm just gonna put it in here, saute it, and then it should be done. Guess what? I'm gonna use some plantain. Stay tuned and watch where I'm going. Guys, I'm gonna do some fried plantain and some steamed vegetable over here. So I forgot that I have these plantains and I don't want them to go bad, so I am going to use them up. Next time you see me, come out complete. Yes, really. Decent and nice on a plate or a platter or in the pot. But the next time you see me, them will be getting some eating up, so stay tuned. And we know some enough to fry plantain already, so I'm not to watch my fry plantain. So, once again, you don't need no heap of oil. Guys, this is the finished touch of my raspberry chicken wing. Please go and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and you will see the full recipe of this chicken. So guys, thank you for watching. Look at that. Jay, me done.